Welcome to Trueteller, where every story digs a little deeper. Today's story takes us to the edge of the world, to a lonely lighthouse, where a grieving son uncovers a decades-old mystery that changes how he sees everything. When Caleb Mason received the call, he was in the middle of a meeting in Chicago. His father, Thomas Mason, had passed away, quietly, alone, in his sleep. He hadn't spoken to the man in 14 years. Caleb didn't cry. The two of them had stopped being father and son a long time ago. Still, when the lawyer mentioned a will and a property, Caleb agreed to return to his childhood home, a century-old lighthouse off the rocky coast of Maine. He hadn't been there since he was 19. The place was exactly as he remembered, gray, cold, windswept, full of silence and salt. But one thing had changed. Inside the lighthouse, there was a letter sealed and waiting for him. It was addressed to Caleb. When you're ready. He didn't open it at first. Not the first night. Not even the second. He walked the grounds. He remembered things he thought he'd forgotten. The way his dad used to sing sea shanties under his breath. The way the radio always played to static late at night. The storm. The night his mother died. He remembered the shouting. The way his father never looked him in the eye afterward. The silence that stretched into years. On the third night, the power went out. The wind howled. The waves crashed against the cliffs. And in the beam of a flickering flashlight, Caleb finally broke the seal. Inside was a single page, written in careful block letters. I never told you the truth. Not because I didn't want to, but because I didn't know if you believed me. That night, your mother didn't fall. She jumped to warn the others. There was a second page taped beneath, a photograph. Old, black and white, his mother smiling, in front of the lighthouse, standing beside a man Caleb didn't recognize. Behind them, a symbol carved into the stone. Beneath the photo, his father had written, "The sea takes and gives." Your mother understood this. I didn't. There's something in the caves beneath the cliff. If you hear the singing, don't answer. Caleb laughed bitterly. He thought it was a joke, or madness. But the next morning he found the door to the cliffside cave wide open. Inside he found carvings, drawings, names etched into the stone. His mother's name was among them, and faintly, under the sound of the waves, he thought he heard a voice, a familiar one, calling his name. He didn't answer. He turned and walked away. He sold the lighthouse 2 months later, but he never told anyone about the cave. The letter? He burned it. Some stories, he decided, don't belong to the world. They belong to the sea. If this story left you thinking or gave you chills, make sure to hit like and subscribe to Trueteller for more haunting and heartfelt tales. And remember, not all ghosts wear chains. Some carry regrets,